What's up, YouTubers? It's me, Johnny. I'm in the Capitol right now. It's not raining. It's been raining the last couple of days. Anyways, having my ham sandwich and egg sandwich and coffee. By the way, it's only $2. The Quetzal is starting to reverse strengthening. It's starting to weaken against the dollar. Anyways, I have a question. If anyone knows how to get an FBI background check without going to the United States for the fingerprints, let me know. If not, that's okay. My research says that I got to go to the embassy, but then again, like everything in government, I'm getting conflicting information if I can even do that anymore. But from my understanding, I can just get it at the embassy, but I'm not sure. It might be 2 weeks or a month waits. I don't know. But supposedly there's a new way, if anyone's done it, let me know, where you can somehow use a computer to put your fingerprints in the computer. I don't know how it would work if you scan your fingerprints, and then it goes to the FBI, and then you get your background check that way. In my case, I'd have it sent to my sister's house, and then have her send it to get certified and all that jazz. Anyways, if anyone has any ideas about that, let me know. Because well, never mind, I won't get into that right now. Anyways, if at all possible, I'd like to do it without having to going back to the States. Other than that, all I really know is you can fly to Las Vegas, and there's a walk-in place, and there's apparently 6 in the US, I think, where you can walk in, get your fingerprints. Again, not the police, but some special place you go to, and you can do it that way. The only other way I heard was through the embassy, but I'm not sure you can do that anymore. Anyways, if anyone has any idea about getting the FBI background check online, let me know. Not too much is going on here in the Capitol. Lots of stuff going on in the markets. I found an ETF you can short Canadian interest rates. So far I've been making money. So far things in the markets aren't going too well. I think we're getting ready for the next big leg down. And finally, like I said, the Quetzal is starting to weaken, so things are starting to get cheaper here, but not by much. Also, too, notice there's lower highs for gold, or lower lows, I should say. Lower lows and higher highs. So we may be getting ready for a rip in gold, possibly even oil. I expect oil shares to go down, but so far they're stubbornly sticking up there. Lots of stuff going on in the markets. I think this is going to be an ugly bear market. Also, too, more and more news is coming out how I said in another video, you can't take your money. It's getting more difficult to take your money out of the bank. From people I know personally, not so much news stories. That's being the case where banks are asking you to prove, like if you want to send money overseas, or even in the case that I heard about was buying gold. Just buying gold now is considered a red flag, at least in the US. I cannot comment about Canada or Europe. The people I know in Europe have been telling me the same thing. Also, too, in France and I want to say Germany, France and maybe it's France and Germany. Things are getting kind of difficult there. I do know some people that live there, and I was asking them about it because I'm curious. And it appears to me people with money are going to probably leave Europe if it gets much uglier, because it's not really what's going to happen this winter. Things are setting up to be ugly for the next 2 or 3 winters, so people with capital are possibly going to flee. If I have any European listeners, leave a comment in there what you think is going to happen, because I keep hearing the cost of living is going through the roof. People can't secure energy cheaply anymore. And what was it? One guy I met at the grocery store, well, he claimed, I don't know, he said it was going to cost him $10,000 to $20,000 to heat his home in, I want to say the Netherlands. No, guys. And anyways, that's just a story I heard, and I don't know if it's true. And this was like a while back. There's one more thing I wanted to touch on today, but I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, in the UK, last week or the week before, it was either a week ago or 2 weeks ago, the new government there had a problem funding their bonds. The bond market crashed, and then they came in and kind of bailed them out with quantitative easing, not tightening, but easing. They say they're only going to do it for 2 weeks, I think. so far, from my understanding, they're going to continue it on indefinitely, and bonds are starting to get really, really weak there again. So that's the thing. People in Europe, they're seeing lower and lower currency prices, like in the EU, the pound, and then in the yen, which is not the EU, but currencies are just crashing against the dollar, and it's starting to cause some distress there. So I'm starting to wonder if pensions are going to be affected in the United States, UK, and in Europe, because if they keep inflating to bail out the pensions there, purchasing power is going to go down, and they could bankrupt the whole system. I don't know how close UK came to bankrupt, or let's just say England, or Great Britain. I'm not sure how close it came. I hear stories that came close. I'm not really sure. But if we're getting close to that, I wonder if they're going to start raising the age of retirement because they don't want to have all this inflation to bail out pensioners. Anyways, if I have any viewers in Europe, leave a comment if things are really bad, because it's really hard to get information. It's very, very difficult to get information out. There's so much propaganda flying around. I like to believe everything I read in the press, but I recognize probably half of it ain't true. Anyways, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment.